have Leaping Lanny with us to help us out with this match. The challenger at 454 pounds from Spartansburg, South Carolina, none other than Crusher Broomfield. And Crusher is truly the crowd favorite today, and as I've indicated to you, he's also match choice.
Here comes Randy Savage's music being played in the studio right now. The song is called Slave. Randy, there is something about Randy Savage. You have to say that.
The world champion at 235 pounds. Sarasota, Florida, the ICW world champion, Macho Man Randy Savage, with Miss Macho Man Brenda Britton. And that's one of the applause for him.
Not much of an applause for Randy Savage. Crusher Broomfield's all set and ready to go here, Edgar. Randy Savage is not in the ring yet.
Crusher looks like a caged lion right now, and I think he has 40 pounds looking at me like that. Right now, Brenda Britton is helping the world champion through the ropes, and I'll tell you what, Tim, Edgar, I'm a little nervous too because I have a vicarious thrill now because I was talking to the nervous about this match. This guy going for all the gold now, and oh man, it would be so important if he won.
Okay, the music has stopped. Randy Savage, all he can do is point one. Came to a halt.
I think that's a different robe. I don't believe I've seen that $1 million robe of Randy Macho Man Savage before. Of course, Crusher's ready to disrobe him if he doesn't do it quickly enough. Of course, Brenda will be bringing us the belt. The belt is on the line. And the belt will stay here at the announcer's table until such time as this match is concluded and a winner is decided.
Okay, here comes the belt right now, Edgar.
I've never seen Savage looking so great for a match. He's really in top condition. You can see his muscles, 20-inch arms going. How he feels about being world champion.
The match is officially underway.
That's right. Get out of here now. Kicks off Brenda Britton.
Crusher Broomfield says, get him in here. We're wasting time. Crusher, of course, aware of the 60-minute time limit we have on this match. Here they go at it.
Collar and elbow hook up and advantage. And now Savage, don't count him out, boy. He's in top condition. Very vicious collar and elbow hookup, and you can see the intensity on both men. This is a very nervous moment for myself because I'm going to stay neutral in this match, but you all know where my feelings lie.
Macho Man Savage defeated you for the title March 13th, 1979.
That's right.
Your official position is neutrality.
That's right. Now, Savage seems to have struggling for position right now. Crusher's going for the leg. Didn't get it. Managed to go behind. And what's this? Do they have a full Nelson? Oh, that's Crusher. But managed to get to the ropes.
Randy, as I pointed out last week, of course, Crusher Broomfield is no stranger to Randy Savage. They have gone at him before in some of the larger arenas across the country. And here they are on television now for the World Heavyweight Championship.
This is unprecedented. Look at that go-behind takedown by Randy Savage. And Crusher going for a powerhouse. Savage, what muscles he's got. He looks great. Managed to kick out the Crusher.
Savage definitely uses the in and out of the ring to his advantage. He goes out when he needs to, onto the floor.
And I hate that about him, too. That's why I'd like to see Crusher Broomfield take the belt, because I know that I know Crusher would defend his belt more than once a month, and I know he wouldn't spend the ring like Savage does. Although, I can't take anything away from Savage, and there he goes for the single leg dive, and I don't think he can get it. That leg has got too much weight on it. And look at that counter hold. What massive, what a
And he's using the rope to his advantage every time. Crusher manages to get him in a position where he could.
That's right. The ring is 16 feet square. And now Crusher is riding Randy Savage, making him carry all of his weight, all 400 and some odd pounds.
They were just over 5 minutes into this match, a full 60 minutes allocated.
How many times is that for the ropes now?
There's Savage back out onto the floor now.
Well, Savage is in peak condition now. A man to go against him has got to be ready, and Crusher looks ready. This sure is exciting, I'll tell you that.
If there
I
was
wish
any doubt about the condition of Randy Macho Man Savage, we have to because he won not. Because he's competed in 2 pursuit contests and come out victorious in both of them.
That's right. Now, I'll tell you, there's more to it than that, I'm afraid.
There you see the prestigious World Heavyweight Championship. That's what it's all about.
That's right. I wish Savage wouldn't spend so much time out of the ring because that hour can go by very fast when a man's trying to do that. Of course, Savage, all he's trying to do is last an hour. They're a beautiful...
Crusher threw him on the rope that time, actually threw him out of the ring. And, of course, Randy Macho Man Savage is over there with the fans at the moment.
That was a great takedown by Randy Savage, but unfortunately the body press did not work on Crusher Broomfield. He's not the easiest man in the world to hit. Evidently on his fantastic record as world champion. But that was a fantastic leg dive, I have to admit.
Just a few months ago that you had a world championship match against Randy. Time ran out on you. You had him in the sleeper. The time ran out. And, of course, won the match as a result of the fact that time expired.
That's right. I had the same problem Crusher has right now. The man was running, and he ate up the entire hour. That was a fantastic. He went for a single leg dive, and it wasn't going to work, but he managed to get his leg inside and trip the other leg, and now he's going for a cradle. And I don't think he's going to get it because
Randy Savage definitely has the strength and endurance to put up with this for 60 minutes. So why do you think he goes in and out of the ring like he does?
Well, right now he's saying, hey, I'm still champion, and you can't dispute it. You know, he's not worried about what people think of him, evidently not by the way he acts. The only thing he's interested in is protecting what he has, the championship, and he doesn't care. Sure, he's got the conditioning. It's better to have something and not need it than need it and not have it. But he'd rather take salvation out of the ring and go ahead and let the fans taunt him for being a coward. I know Savage is not a coward. The only thing he's trying to be is remaining still champion. And the way it's going, well, it may come to an end today, but he's a long-reigning champion, and his methods work. They're not popular, but they do work.
Throughout this match,
and why would he run out of the ring? Of course, I think that's just an effort to preserve himself and to preserve his strength so that he can, in fact, last the hour or last the length of the match, whatever it is. It's a resting period for him, surely.
You're right, Edgar. People come up to me all the time. Randy Savage is a coward. I happen to know there is no way a world champion can possibly be a coward. The only thing he's doing, just like you said, Edgar, strategy. And you got to admit, it works.
Look at that.
A flying body press. That's the same move that Bill Martin uses, except it moves a little more when a man weighs almost 500 pounds. That's right. This match came perilously close to being over. Front face lock now, and Crusher Broomfield is resting all his weight, making Randy Savage carry it all. And that must not be a very comfortable position. Hard to get air in there, you know.
Exactly.
And you got to know that most, you know, he's got to be huffing and puffing. Crusher's taking away his oxygen right now.
Crusher saying out loud, ask you, morning referee Dale Edwards check with Randy Savage for submission.
We know for an absolute fact and beyond any shadow of a doubt, Savage is not going to submit the World Heavyweight Championship. The World Championship belt is on the line, and he will not submit. Crusher must know that he's got to win this match.
That's right. Randy Savage would rather die than lose. That's a fact that I know for sure. And when the World Championship's on the line, even more so. He doesn't even want to...
There he goes to that rest again.
And I think he needs it. I see his face is all beet red.
Okay, Jim, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Right now, come back with more of this World Heavyweight Championship match. ICW Wrestling will return.
We'll let you know what happens.
If your school, club, or civic organization would like to earn
International Championship Wrestling, the World Heavyweight Championship match still in progress as Randy Savage and Crusher Broomfield go at it.
That's exactly right. Of course, Randy was out of the ring when we went to that commercial break and got back in the ring. Crusher immediately got him into a side headlock, and you see what's happened ever since. He's taken him down once or twice, And now, of course, Randy used that tremendous power to get back up, and you see the action.
Now, that might be the first illegal move of the match. Will have none of this, will he?
We saw Ernie the Cat Ladd try that on Crusher Broomfield one time, Lanny. Unsuccessfully also.
Watch this now. Oh, this match is exciting. It'd be...
Oh, marvelous.
But now, the fans are just on the edge of their seats, and I am too.
There goes Crusher Broomfield again, screaming, asking.
That's right, and as you're pointing out, there ain't no way.
Absolutely no way Randy Macho Man Savage is going to submit. That's just out of the question.
If you've learned one thing about Randy Savage, is that he would rather die than lose. And this means more than money to him.
You're exactly right. If you notice what Crusher is now using a very good strategy when Randy missed him on that flying tackle into the turnbuckle, he hit that left shoulder. And, of course, Crusher just used a big leg drop on that left shoulder. He's going to try to use that to his advantage.
That's right. He's localizing his efforts on the damaged part, and just like you said, that's a great way to wrestle. It's working. But as Savage, he is tenacious. He's on top now. Headbutt.
A headbutt by Savage. And I think Savage might have got the worst end of that headbutt. Crusher looks like he's going to be on his feet first.
That's right. That's the suicidal style of Randy Savage. He doesn't care what he does to himself as long as he hurts his man. Crusher's laying those heavy forearms in now. Oh, rotary arm twist now. And he pulls his hair. Crusher's using a little bit of Savage's own medicine right now.
Okay, remember last week we had Randy Savage to go up against Gary Royal's schedule, but Randy Savage never did come out. Instead, by surprise, the Sheik was out here, but maybe Randy Savage was waiting until this week in the World Heavyweight Championship before he appeared.
Randy Savage was trying to throw Crusher Broomfield into the ropes, did in fact, but Crusher came off the ropes and knocked Randy straight to the mat, and he's back on that left arm again.
That was no ordinary body tackle, because with Crusher Broomfield, that's like a wreck on a railroad track. And now, just like Edgar said, he is centralizing his efforts to that shoulder. That's where he injured in that problem he ran into in the corner when the Crusher showed a lot of speed for a man his size and moved out of the way.
And, of course, Randy's legs right now are underneath the ropes. He's in position. He manages to remain in position to put that leg on the rope to get the break when he needs it.
We are over 15 minutes now into the scheduled 60-minute World Heavyweight Championship match.
Now, there's where he's got all his leverage right now on that rotary cuff. And that's a very good hold. That's a hold I use myself. And that's where you can put all that God gave you onto that one area. And it is one painful hold.
I noticed camera 3 for a minute had that arm. You could see the pressure that was on that arm and what the Crusher was doing to my man. Oh, a fantastic
side salto move. That's it, or side suplex, whatever. But it's a variation of a suplex. Pistol Pez Watley has used that to a great advantage. And he's using it on the champion right now, Randy Savage. This is one exciting match. The fans are just anxiously waiting the verdict. And I just hope it doesn't go the complete hour, because Savage has been spending a lot less time out of the ring lately.
Yes, he has. Trying to pick Crusher Broomfield up
on the Crusher, but he is not going to get the Crusher off his feet this time.
At 454 pounds for Crusher Broomfield is too much for Savage. Look at this.
But it's Crusher going to slam Randy Savage.
It's 235 pounds against 454.
Now, it is possible if he would have got the leverage just right, but the Crusher leaned into him.
Well, we've seen him do it. In fact, I've seen Randy Macho Man Savage do a...
Savage has the power to do it.
No
question about it. It just not this time, because he didn't have him deep enough, plus Crusher was leaning into him. But now, watch the heavy forearms. He is really laying.
The crowd is hollering, power driving, power driving. Bush does a foot to the stomach of Crusher Broomfield, now to the head. And now he's on the second rope, and with the elbow right across the top of the head of Crusher Broomfield.
Sending down to his knees.
This is one of the most exciting matches I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, it is, Lanny.
I just can't calm down enough. Flying there, and that's a great strength effort in itself.
Now, is he going to go all the way to the top rope?
Middle rope.
gets out of the way just in time, and Randy Savage lands that elbow intended for Crusher Broomfield right on the mat. And now here goes the side suplex again.
Vertical suplex.
Vertical.
Tries for the vertical suplex, but Savage this time has the leverage.
And he shows his real power, doesn't he?
And now the men are struggling into the corner. There's a knee to the stomach by Randy Savage on Crusher Broomfield.
Oh, and a fist right to the jaw. I had an excellent view and could see that. A second one right to the jaw. Third one right to the jaw. Fourth one, fifth.
Those rapier-like jabs.
Oh, and now right to the forehead.
He's taking his toe on the Crusher right now.
And out of the rope, he's throwing Crusher into the floor. And of course, Crusher can use this opportunity to get some of that rest. We were saying that Randy Savage...
Look at this, though, Edgar. Randy Savage on the top rope.
Savage is on the top rope. We've seen this before. Boom.
Oh, Crusher didn't know what hit either. Cutting from behind.
Oh, the action is... Oh, this is really getting exciting now. I believe both men have spent so much energy. Crusher looks hurt. I think the Crusher is hurt. That Randy Savage, he is a
Here goes Savage again. On the top.
Conditioning of Randy Savage is paying off for him again.
Look, you say what you want about Randy Savage. Don't tell me he can't wrestle. He can wrestle. He is a champion.
Two.
I have...
Only a two
count, but Crusher again using the rope as effectively as Randy Macho Man
Savage
Savage.
thought that was a 3 count. He didn't know about the leg on the rope.
And now he's on the second rope.
He needs to get Crusher Broomfield into the corner, and Crusher needs to stay right where he is. But he needs to get to his feet. Otherwise, this match is going to go Savage's way.
And now he gets the leverage, and he in fact does do a body slam, but he hurts his back in the process. Get up, Crusher Broomfield.
There's Savage's chance right there, Lanny. Crusher is down and not moving.
Ooh, and a knee drop right to the chest.
Body press. Let's see what it is.
I love to see Crusher
Two count.
when he breaks that press and just throws his man right off of him.
I didn't think he had enough. There's an elbow smash right to the head. Another one. Another one.
There's a third one. And Crusher comes back. Crusher comes back with that elbow to the side of the Randy Macho Man Savage's face, and now it's tossed the top, and a body slam coming.
Both men are tired now. I can see Crusher's form is getting sloppy.
Yes, they're tired, but Crusher is now coming into his own a little bit, and there's that big leg drop right across Randy Macho Man Savage's chest.
We're 20 minutes into it now, Lanny.
And, of course, Randy is wise enough to get on the rope.
That is the last resort for Randy Savage right there.
And he's on the rope again. They are exhausted. Both men are just totally and completely exhausted.
Randy recover. Goes for the body press, and not enough.
Not quite enough.
Now it's turned into a cat fight.
Oh. Crusher is hitting Randy Macho Man Savage.
Right to the jaw.
And he's into the rope. Oh, and
Big
a
elbow.
marvelous takedown there by Crusher Broomfield.
Here he goes for another try at the vertical suplex. And now it's...
Did you see that?
Randy
Randy
Savage.
reversed it.
Don't tell me, hey, this man is
Randy's
champion.
reversed that vertical suplex, and Crusher Broomfield is in trouble. Randy Macho Man Savage is now 2, and that's only
There's
a 2
another
count.
2 count.
Only a 2 count.
This match is hanging by a thread right now.
Great match. And there's another headbutt by Randy Savage, but Randy gets the worst end of the headbutt.
All right, Lanny. It could go either way at this point.
But he misses and just gets matched.
But I still don't think he's got enough.
And there goes only a 2 count
Another
again.
2 count. Neither man can get a pin. Now Randy tried to throw him into the ropes, but Crusher counters.
Whoa, Randy
To the
Savage.
chin. He kicked him right in the chin. But Crusher didn't even leave his feet. Now what's happening? He moves him in the back. And Crusher has hit his head on the post.
Yes, he
I
has.
think he's hurt. I think he's hurt. This may be the break Savage has been waiting for. I think the Crusher is finally hurt.
And now for the pile driver.
Power
Power
driver.
driver. Can he get him up?
Yes.
Can he get him up?
No.
Can he get him up? He still got him. He did it.
He did it, and that will be lights out for Crusher Broomfield unless Crusher can get his leg on the rope.
He didn't.
That is it.
And it's over, and the match
That is it, ladies and gentlemen.
over, and the
It is over
winner
with.
is still world champion Randy Macho Man Savage.
I'll tell you what, Crusher did not get his foot out of the rope. That was a very legal pin, and the winner and still champion is Randy Savage.
It's all over with. Once again, Randy Macho Man Savage retaining the World Heavyweight Championship belt. Savage telling when the power driver did it, that it did. He wore Crusher Broomfield down very methodically, and then executed a power driver on him.
He is not as energetic now as he was
In just over 22 minutes of the allotted time, it's all over with. When we come back, we told you we had some standby matches scheduled. We'll have that. It's some tag action. We'll be back at